Hello, everyone. Raymond Moore, Kilted Prepper. How's everybody doing this morning? You're watching Coffee with Ray. So life is good. Here, let me do this. I'm getting a reflection on my glasses. Wrong glasses. So that's better. No reflection. Yeah. So how's everybody doing this morning? It's Wednesday, hump day. We are doing it, and life is good. So today's topic is do it now. Plan your garden with these tips. And yeah, it's that time of the year again, folks. And depending on where you live, I live in 7B. But if you live even below 7B, then now's the time to start getting your garden planning, start looking at it. What do you want to do? Get things moving and everything. And it's December time. And I did a video about this a little while back when I got some of my seed catalogs. And it's so much fun just looking through these seed catalogs and, well, what am I going to grow? What am I going to do? And everything. And so, but January is the time to really start looking at planning your garden. And what are you going to do? And what I wanted to do is share with you what I do. And I'm going to share an app with you. The app is called, let's see here. Oops. The app is called growveg.com. And I'm not getting kickback from this or anything, but this is a website that I use and I love it. I've been using GrowVeg for about 4 or 5 years now. And I love it. It's super, super simple to use. And it just has so many perks, so many benefits. And here's, in fact, the garden that I'm growing this year. And what I have is we have three raised beds. Yeah, 3 raised beds that are 4 feet wide by 32 feet long. And the great thing about GrowVeg is that you can actually lay it out to spec. So here I've got my 3 raised beds at 4 feet by 32 feet long. And then also on the left side there, I have a lot of dirt bags, and I love using dirt bags. They're so simple to use. I mean, especially when you're using them with potatoes and such. And then also I have some mint. And if you know about mint, man, you plant mint in the ground someplace, it is going to spread like crazy and just be all over the place. And then I also have some grow bags with some rosemary in it too. I have one rosemary plant already, but what I'm going to do is take cuttings from that and start growing, some more rosemary with that. But GrowVeg is a great website. It does cost, but it isn't really that bad when it comes to cost here. It is, let's see here. I can't see the prices, but you can see the prices here. It's $52 for 1 year, $85 for 2 year, and then your renewal cost is only $35 a year. And so when I first got this, I did buy the 2-year plan. It was less expensive at that time, but what I've done now is I just constantly get re-upped for $35 a year, and it is just totally worth it. So I love GrowVeg. And in fact, here's some of the perks that you get when you have GrowVeg. You get garden plan. The biggest thing that I love is the email reminders, and the email reminders are just incredible, because I get emails about every 2 weeks telling me what I need to plant, what I need to get moving and everything. And my garden plan that I'm using right now, this one, let's use this one. This one is for my spring garden. Now, what I'm going to do is once spring is kind of done, I'm going to then do a summer garden, and then I do a winter garden. But when you add to GrowVeg, you're able to, create 5 different gardens and garden plans and spread them out and everything. But I usually will do a spring, summer, and fall garden. Now I may even do a winter garden this year because I was experimenting with some winter issues. And so, but they give you a ton of perks and everything. So, you're able to do crop rotation next year planning. You automatically get all the upgrades and everything like that. And so it's totally, totally worth the money, in my opinion. And I've used it like crazy. So I love GrowVeg, and it's just a great app. And I think it's a very reasonable subscription rate. And if you're serious about gardening, then this is the app for you. And so I totally recommend it. And then other things that, let's see, the seeds that I'm very pleased with. There's a company called Organic Oregano, and I love their seeds. These are all heirloom seeds, and they have all kinds of great seeds and great packs and everything. And I use organic oregano all the time. But for example, this is their summer vegetable 25 seed, 25 pack. Really good seed pack. I have had some great germination with these seeds, and so I've never been upset or anything with Organic Oregano, Organic Republic, excuse me. That's the name of the company, Organic Republic. And so I love the seeds. I love what they have. I love the varieties. They have all kinds of different packs that you can get. And in fact, I've put a lot of packs down below in the description so that you can check them out yourself. But I have had huge success with using Organic Republic seeds. And so if you're looking for a seed place, another really good place to look for seeds is I think it's victoryseeds.com. I've used them in the past too. Those are all heirlooms and everything. I like using heirlooms. Itchy nose, excuse me. But I like using heirloom seeds because, again, you can save your seeds and everything. And this is something I did last year, is saved a lot of the seeds from the stuff that we were growing and everything. But Organic Republic is a great source for seeds. You can get them on Amazon. And again, they're just incredible seeds. And the big thing that you want to look at when you're getting seeds is the germination factor. How many seeds will germinate? And I have to admit, I've bought seeds, from the big box stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, and these just, even if they're heirloom and everything, they say they're heirloom, or non-GMO or whatever. And the germination rate has just been crappy. So I really stick with companies that really help. And then other things that you can do, and this is something I highly recommend, is joining, get on Facebook and look for a local group that, is your gardening area. And so this is the Roanoke Victory Gardeners, good group. And I belong to several Facebook groups, and I know that you probably have, Facebook groups in your area as well. So I highly encourage you to start getting in contact with other local gardeners and see what they're planting, see what really does well and everything. And then, how they can help you. We are somewhat still new to the area. We've been living now in Roanoke, coming up here for 2 years. And I've been living from Texas to Roanoke. Texas was something like a 4, zone 4, zone 3, something like that. And then living here is zone 7B. And so there's a lot of things that, different learning, different techniques, different veggies and everything that grow here and everything, your different seasons and planting times and all that other stuff. So I would highly recommend join a local Facebook group and, pick their brains, see what they're planting, see what's working for them. And then it's a great way to find out other things, as you can see from my garden here. You see we're planting tomatoes and onions and garlic, and I've got French breakfast radishes, which if you have not tried French breakfast radishes, folks, give those a try. I'm gonna try to do some watermelon this year, put in some cucumbers and everything. I'm going to be building a trellis and things for our cucumbers and stuff. I have broccoli growing already. And this is something with broccoli I've learned, that the plant will last throughout the winter time and they'll re-sprout, regrow. And so I'm not digging up my broccoli or anything like that. In fact, I have another broccoli plant over towards the end of my one garden here. And what I'm going to be doing is transplanting that and getting that into the broccoli area as well. So, but I highly recommend start planning your garden now and things. I took a picture, and I should have showed it to you, but I took a picture of our garden this morning. A lot of work to do on it. I've got to tear out those old tomato plants and everything. And I've got a bunch of onions growing all over the place and things. And so I'm going to be doing some transplanting and getting those things in order and everything. And but the one tomato that I am growing this year, because I loved it. Oh my goodness. I grew 3 types of tomatoes last year. I grew Cherokee, hillbilly, and then of course cherry tomatoes. And so it's a really, really, good tomatoes and everything. But I'm going to really be focusing on hillbilly, because hillbilly is like a giant freaking tomato, and they taste so good. In fact, they get so large that you can make a slice out of them and make a tomato sandwich. So I would highly recommend that maybe you look into some hillbilly. And in fact, I think I've got enough seeds to share. So if you're interested in some hillbilly seeds, do me a favor, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll send you my address, and I'll send you some seeds. So some hillbilly seeds. I got some Cherokee seeds. I got boatloads of cherry tomato seeds and things. So I'm willing to share some of the seeds as long as I got enough for me. But yeah, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I'll send you back some seeds and stuff like that. But contact me, and I'll give you my mailing address. I'm not going to share it here to the world. So, but other things that are going on here. Let's see. Like, subscribe, share, ring that little bell, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And every time I do upload a video and everything, you'll get notified and stuff like that. But really, really look into planting your garden now. So, but that's everything I can think of, folks. A little miscombobulated here. So, but check into that. Check in below the seeds that I've offered. I do have a link down below for Grow Veg also. And again, I'm not making any, affiliate money or anything off of it or stuff. It's just a great app that I think everybody could really use if you're a serious gardener. So, Coffee with Ray. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless, and kilt on.